Bulking makes you stronger but also makes you look like a Thanksgiving turkey, and cutting makes you leaner but suddenly your arms look like boiled spaghetti. No matter what you choose, it feels like you're losing. But what if I told you there's a way to get the best of both worlds, building muscle and burning fat at the same time? Not magic, not genetics, not some Hollywood trick, just real science your gym bros never understood. Because while everyone thinks your body is either a fat-burning machine or a muscle-building machine, the truth is it's not a switch, it's a dimmer. And if you know how to control it, you can do both at once. That's body recomposition, the cheat code that lets you stay lean while growing muscle instead of blowing up like a bulking balloon or shrinking like a raisin during a cut. Here's how it works. When you're trying to lose fat, you need a calorie deficit. Your body flips into catabolism, meaning it breaks things down for fuel, mostly fat, sometimes muscle if you're careless. But to build muscle, you need the opposite, an anabolic environment, extra energy, and the right nutrients to grow new tissue. Two different goals. One breaks down, one builds up. And that's why most people think Recomp is impossible. But they're wrong. Your body doesn't only rely on food as its energy source. Under the right conditions, it can pull energy from your fat stores while using the protein and training stimulus to build muscle at the same time. Not full power on both, but just enough to create visible transformation. But here's the catch, not everyone can pull it off. The first lucky group, beginners. If you just started lifting, you're basically in God mode. Your body reacts to training like a sponge to water. Gains come fast, strength skyrockets, and recomposition becomes stupidly easy. The second group, people carrying extra fat. Think of your fat stores as a battery pack. Your body can literally use that stored energy to fuel new muscle growth, even while eating slightly below maintenance. Third group, comeback lifters. If you used to be strong and fell off due to life, stress, injuries, whatever, your body remembers. Muscle memory makes rebuilding muscle way faster than building it the first time. Now the bad news, if you're already advanced, shredded, and lifting heavy for years, Recomp becomes extremely slow. Not impossible, but nowhere near what beginners or higher body fat lifters experience. But let's be real, if you're in that 1%, you already look insane anyway. So how do you actually pull off recomposition? First, you need to train properly. No more Netflix curls or half-repping like you're being possessed by a demon. You need progressive overload. That means lifting more over time, more weight, more reps, more sets, or more intensity. Think of it like leveling up in a game. If you keep fighting low-level enemies, you'll never upgrade your stats. Your muscles only grow when they're forced to adapt. But progressive overload doesn't mean ego lifting. If your squat looks like an exorcism, you're doing it wrong. Control the weight, use full range of motion, squeeze hard, and train consistently. That's your growth engine. Next is nutrition. This is where 90% fail. People think eating clean magically burns fat. It doesn't. You need to eat just below maintenance, not too high, not too low. Too high and you gain fat. Too low and your body burns muscle. The sweet spot is a small deficit with high protein. Aim for around 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per kg of body weight. Enough to build, enough to protect, enough to make recomposition work. And no, the scale won't drop fast. Because the game isn't only losing weight, it's losing fat while gaining muscle. You might weigh the same, but look completely different. Your waist tightens, your shoulders round out, your arms look fuller. That's Recomp. Then sleep, the most underrated muscle builder on the planet. When you sleep, your body repairs muscle, balances hormones, boosts metabolism, and burns fat. When you don't, everything falls apart. Poor sleep makes you store fat and lose muscle. 7 hours minimum. Non-negotiable. Finally, cardio. Don't overdo it. High-intensity cardio while recomping often burns muscle. Stick to low intensity, 10,000 steps a day or light cardio, enough to support fat loss without killing your strength. Do these 4 things, progressive training, smart calories, high protein, good sleep, simple cardio, and your body will transform. Not someday, not next year, not maybe, it will change.